Second quarter begins now as the second quarter starts. A 14-2 lead for the Jackson Victors. Over Laurel that first quarter very much in Jackson's advantage. Harrington moving it over. That was Wade Sullivan back up top to Daniel Cornelius. 5:20 to go in the first half. Cornelius in the lane, takes the contact. He's heading to the line for two as he drew the foul against Tristan Lindsay. Cornelius back at the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line thus far. He's got another one. Makes the second as well. Now the ball down the floor. It's Lindsay. He's going to get it up to Brantley Anderson. Starbuck over the top, back to Anderson. 16-2 ball game. Starbuck trying to feed it inside. Ball stolen by Harrington. He throws it down the floor, and that was errant and is picked up by Gavin Hollingsworth. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. A 16-2 advantage for the Victors. Hollingsworth on the right side, a cross-court pass to Blake Lindsay, who makes the move against the defense, and he's fouled underneath by Winston Harrington. Harrington going to pick up his first personal foul. Laurel will have the ball again on the baseline. Into Gavin Hollingsworth now. He drives in. He's blocked there by Titus Miller, and it goes out of bounds. Anderson on the fake. He's looking to get it in. Ball's tipped, stolen away by Harrington. Harrington driving down the floor. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Blake Lindsay, and so it'll stay with Jackson on the baseline. If you're just joining us now, Jackson Victors outscored the Laurel Knighthawks 14-2 in the first quarter. And this is 14U action as they hit Harrington, and he knocks down the jumper there. So an 18-2 game. 14U basketball. The Jackson Victors 10-3 overall with a 6-2 conference record. The Laurel Knighthawks 8-1 overall record and a 5-1 conference record. Ball's going to go to Jackson now. Get it into Daniel Cornelius. He's on the fake, crosses over through the lane, hits the ground, but he drops it off to Miller, who finishes from the short corner. 20-2 now. Hollingsworth over to the wing. Now it's Lindsay. Now a jumper from Hollingsworth. Air ball long. Rebound pulled in by Titus Miller. The Victors have a pretty good advantage in this ball game. Laurel trying to get something together. Cornelius from the wing. Feeding it inside to Harrington. Kicks it out. A three-pointer there from Middleton. Back rim no good. Cornelius on the offensive board, but is stripped by Anderson. Goes out of bounds and will stay with Laurel. Or will go to Laurel, rather. 3:24 to go in the first half. Now another substitution. Camden Boyd checking in now. Here's Hollingsworth up the floor, getting across the half-court stripe over to the wing. Brantley Anderson taking on the pressure. He will dive in for a jumper. Back rim no good. Rebound Hollingsworth, but he lost the basketball out of bounds, but they say it will stay with Laurel here. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Substitutions being made. Caleb Cornelius coming back into the ballgame. Terry Davis checking in. Wade Sullivan, Mark Middleton coming out. Now it'll be Brantley Anderson throwing the ball in. Looks to get it into Gavin Hollingsworth on the left side of the floor. He's guarded by Finley James. Brantley Anderson fakes the shot. Oh, that ball stripped there by Harrington, and now there will be a call underneath, and it'll be a jump ball heading to Jackson. James pushing the ball up the floor. He's got an opening. Thought about the shot. Davis back to James. Terry Davis for three. Banks it in from the right wing. And now there's a timeout called by Laurel after the Jackson Victors take a 23-2 advantage here with 2:48 to go in the first half. .248 to go in the first half, a 23-2 lead for Jackson. Working from the wing now, a fake from Blake Lindsay. To the left. Feeds it inside to Anderson, right at the hole for the finish. And so Laurel, coming out of the timeout, get another bucket. Tell Miller he can't wear the ninja style headband, and so he takes it off. 23-4 ball game. A fake from Cornelius, pulling a quick trigger three. Air ball, no good. Lindsay the rebound, getting it to Gavin Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth, pass down the court to Blake Lindsay, but it goes right through his hands. Now's James dealing with the pressure. Coming around the right side, he pulls up the jumper. It's long, no good. Brantley Anderson the rebound. Now it's Gavin Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth driving to his right. He puts up the shot. He misses, but the follow there by Lindsay's no good either, and Caleb Cornelius pulls down the board. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Feeds it high post, Terry Davis, and now the drive here from Titus Miller. Nice scoop and score from the left side of the basket with the right hand. And now up the floor, it's going to be Gavin Hollingsworth. And in the high post, Brantley Anderson. Anderson on the fake, puts it up. Missing, no good. The rebound, Tristan Lindsay. His putback is good. It's 25-6 now. Will be a whistle blown now and a timeout called by Jackson. A minute 15 to go in this first half, a 25-6 advantage for the Victors. Victor's back with it again. Cornelius on the right side. He makes the crossover. Going to get it outside to Finley James, who has the basketball now. Caleb Cornelius moving to the right. He puts up the floater that's blocked. Saved in. Nice save from Blake Lindsay. Ball's nearly stolen by Finley James, and now Gavin Hollingsworth has wide open path to the finish. And Hollingsworth gets on the board now, 25-8. So Laurel has found a little bit of life here in the second quarter. After a 14-2 first quarter, they've been able to put in 6 in this one. Weston Broswell missing the jumper there. Now Hollingsworth on the move, a 2-on-1. Hollingsworth scoops it up, misses. Rebound pulled down by Lindsay. That ball's tipped, and now it's Cornelius trying to get it. He drives up the floor now. Finley James looking at his face. He got hit in the face a little bit there. Now Cornelius stepping back. He's looking. pass out to Davis, but he stepped out of bounds. We'll go to Laurel. Be Nighthawks ball on the sideline. Hollingsworth. Anderson, his three. Nearly went. Lindsay, the follow is good. And now Laurel's starting to use some of their advantages, which is definitely size. James looking to throw it up there, and he nearly hit it, but 25-10 is the score at the half. It's advantage for the Jackson Victors. But Laurel able to do something there in the second quarter. First quarter, 14-2 to the Jackson Victors, but the second quarter, Jackson won the quarter, but they won it 11-8. That will bring us to halftime. 25-10 halftime score when we come back.
There is going to be they're going to have 1 minute each. I'm changing this, make it easier. I need some senior Victors players to help me with some rebound, but they're going to get the opportunity to take the ball and make a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot. So we'll see who does the best when they come along here. I don't know if we'll have the same excitement we had last time when King, who's up there right in the middle, made his half-court shot. One of the highlights of the halftime show extravaganza. All right, my man, come here. What's your name? Michael, are you an alumnus of the Nighthawks? Come close. I'm not going to bite you. When did you graduate?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay, you ready for this? You take the ball over there. Can I get a rebounder for him? Andy, come down here and rebound. Andrew Miller, come down and rebound. Get that in. Yep. All right. Yep. You start at the layup. Yes, on the block this time. Yep. All right, Nighthawks, give it up for your Michael. All right, Michael, you're going to have 1 minute. We're going to see what you can do in that time. We're going to get some music going. And in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Michael. All right, he's a little out of practice, but he got that in well. Good form. Woo! There it is, 2 for 2. Uh-oh, there is confident. He's moving backwards. All right, Michael, here you go. Boom! Oh, all right. Here you go, Michael. You got it. Come on. All right. He's got 40 seconds to make a half-court shot. Maybe I gave him too long. I think this first one's going in. All right, Michael. Oh, whoa. All right, Michael, here we go. Come on. 30 seconds. He just got it. Here we go. Woo. A little bit to the right, a little bit to see what he's got. All right, we got 20 seconds left. Focusing in. Let's give it. Oh, I thought we had it on bounce. Up to 15 seconds left. It's coming. Oh, let's get there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, Michael, good job. You made 3 out of 4. All right. It's time for, this is the father of Finley Jane. Now, Finley made a half-court shot. Let's see what his dad can do. This is Dante James coming in all the way from Dallas, Texas. Ready? Ready, Dante? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Got that? Whoa, 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 whoa. A little confident, Oh. Hey, all right. Woo. You got it. Relax. It's coming. Take it time. All right. That's it. All right, good. Got 30 seconds left. All right, a little more muscle like your son. That's what we need, just like your son. All right, here he comes. Got 40 seconds. 43 seconds. Oh, I think he's going to make this next one. 20 seconds left. Back pass. Oh, I'll give you another 5 seconds on top of that one. That's it. Oh, all right. He's got 10 seconds left. Let's see if we can tie our man Michael. Oh, and 5, 4, 3,
Second half action begins right now. The lead for the Jackson Victors is at 25-10. Gavin Hollingsworth bringing it up the floor over to the wing is Anderson, feeding it up top. Now the drive from Hollingsworth, he kicks it outside. Anderson the fake. Over to Blake Lindsay. He drives to his right, pulls up the J, he misses front rim. The put back, no good. It's battled for by Titus Miller. Underneath there with Camden Boyd, and it will be with the Jackson Victors. He drives, he steps back. Finley James down to Hill. Hill takes the jumper, and it goes from the outside. They didn't give a sign on whether it's a 2 or a 3. They're going to give him a 2 there. And now it's Gavin Hollingsworth with the basketball. Anderson puts it up. It's an air ball. Saved in by Boyd, but into the back of the backboard. And it will go now to the Jackson Victors, who lead by 17 points. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's Finley James with the ball now. He's on the spin. Lost the ball. Hollingsworth picks it up. It's a 3-on-1. Hollingsworth going to take it himself on a 3-on-1 there. And he gets fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line. Gavin Hollingsworth hitting the first free throw. Second one's back rim, no good. Rebounded by Harrington. Harrington with it. Coming around outside to Titus Miller, and now Miller breaking the pressure. Comes right through the middle. Nice move to the outside, but that shot's no good. Anderson with the rebound. Now he's being pressured. Gets it out to Tristan Lindsay. So Laurel has it under control. A 27-11 ball game now. Anderson just throws it away. Throws it too high for Gavin Hollingsworth. Goes out of bounds. Gonna get it into James. Gets the screen from Cornelius. He lost the basketball. It's picked up by Anderson. Feeding Lindsay. Now over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth puts it up. Nearly makes it, but it's rebounded by Tristan Lindsay. He misses, and he will go to the line with 2 shots. As there's a foul underneath. The foul there is against Titus Miller. That'll be his first. And to the free throw line now will be Tristan Lindsay. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. First free throw good for Lindsay, cutting the lead to 15. He's got 5 points for Laurel. The second free throw, it's up, back rim, no good, and the rebound pulled in there by Winston Harrington. Getting it to Miller. Miller lost the ball out of bounds, and it will now go to Jackson. Or back to Laurel, excuse me. Out of the corner is Boyd. Back up to Anderson. He drives to his right. Taking on the contact. There's going to be a foul on the inside. Jonathan Hill going to pick up his second personal foul. Laurel on the sideline. 4:31 to play. Into Gavin Hollingsworth. Down, working from the wing. Corner the fake, and now it's Anderson driving to his right. Makes the spin, puts up the floater. It's no good, gets his own board. Now he goes back up again. That floater's no good. And the rebound's pulled down now by Titus Miller. Miller, coast to coast, lost the basketball, and it's going to be a turnover. Up the floor is Gavin Hollingsworth. He's going to drive out to Anderson. Anderson the spin. Now it's Blake Lindsay feeding it inside to Tristan Lindsay. He's tried to make a bounce pass on the baseline, and now it's picked up by Gavin Hollingsworth in the corner. He makes the pass, stolen by Hill, but he's not able to pull it in. It goes out of bounds. So it's off of Hill, so it'll stay with Laurel. Hollingsworth's pass broken up by James. Outside, Gavin Hollingsworth with it. Feeding it to Blake Lindsay. His floater, bank good for Blake Lindsay. And Laurel trying to make a comeback here. They've cut the lead to 13. And ever since that first quarter, Laurel has looked like they could compete with this Jackson team. Jackson started off looking like they were clearly the better team. As Cornelius' shot is blocked by Blake Lindsay, Laurel's got the height advantage on Jackson, and now they've been using it as of late. It's a 13-point game. Brantley Anderson to the corner. Boyd. Inside to Anderson. Anderson, the ball's broken up by Hill. It goes out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel. Substitutions being made. Caleb Cornelius coming out. His brother Daniel coming in. So Anderson will put it in for Laurel on the baseline. Guarded by Miller on the inbound. Feeding it to a wide open Tristan Lindsay, who will not finish. It goes off the rim. That was tough there. And Lindsay stepped out of bounds going to Jackson. And wow, he missed it right at the goal. Went all the way around the rim. Landed on the back rim and then fell off. So now Titus Miller up the left side, hitting Winston Harrington, who drives in, puts it up off the no good, and Anderson chases it down and gets the rebound. Victor's coaches upset over the non-call there, and Harrington appears as if he was hit, but no call. Harrington will come out. Terry Davis will come in. Harrington holding his face over there. Hollingsworth crosses the half-court stripe. He's up top over to the wing, but he throws it away. As Jackson now with the ball. Good defense from Jonathan Hill. Hill's done a lot of good things here for Jackson. Terry Davis working from the wing. Now he's being guarded up top. Titus Miller. Now Cornelius to the right. Hill to the left. He kicks it out to Cornelius, swinging it over to James. James back over to Cornelius, moving to his right. Lost the basketball. It's picked up by Boyd, but it's stripped out of bounds. They will give the ball to Laurel on the baseline. Harrington will check back in. He's coming in for Terry Davis. Here's Blake Lindsay with it. Oh, Cornelius nearly got the steal. It goes out of bounds. The lead is at 13 for Jackson. 2 minutes to go in the third. Anderson gets it in. He does to Hollingsworth. Back over to Anderson. He's working to his right. Steps back. Hollingsworth. Boyd. Back Hollingsworth. He moves to the right. He puts up the floater in the lane. Back rim and hangs. It goes. So Hollingsworth gets the bucket, and he's got 5 points, and now Laurel cuts the lead to 11. Jackson needs to get on the board if they want to keep this lead. Lindsay dives in, puts it in and one as Miller picks up the foul. Laurel cuts the lead to within 10. And Titus Miller picking up his second. Blake Lindsay can cut the lead to 8 points. It's 27-18. Lindsay misses the free throw. Gotten by Miller. An 8-0 run has been made by Laurel. Now a timeout called by Coach Cornelius of the Jackson Victors, and it's a 27-18 ball game lead for the Jackson Victors, but their lead is dwindling. It is down to 9 points now. Ever since that first quarter, Laurel has outscored the Jackson Victors by 4 points. Jackson will have the ball on the baseline, 27-18. Daniel Cornelius with it, gets it over to Finley James. James back Cornelius, he comes up the right side. Ball's loose, it's nearly stolen, but Titus Miller comes up with it. Miller the drive off the bank, puts it in. They call it off. They say it's on the floor. The foul call is against Boyd. Camden Boyd picking up his first personal foul, and Jackson will have the ball on the baseline now. They lead by 9 points. Getting it into Harrington. Harrington the fake, kicks it out to James. Now the fake jumper by Miller, dropping it off to Harrington. His jumper is no good, it pops out. Hill got the rebound. He's looking for the foul. He puts it in with the right hand off the bank. Jonathan Hill put the lead back up to double digits, 29-18, just over a minute to go in the third. If Laurel wants a good chance of winning this ball game, they need to get some buckets here to finish out the third and get it back to single digits. Instead, they throw it away. Tristan Lindsay throws it out of bounds. And now it's Jackson's ball on the sideline. They get it in. Miller over to James. Finley James hitting Miller in the middle. Miller guarded, back to Cornelius. Cornelius working it across the half-court stripe. He drops it off to Harrington. Harrington gets it, takes the jumper, and nearly made it. The rebound pulled in by Blake Lindsay. Laurel needs a bucket here. Gavin Hollingsworth up the right side of the floor, guarded by James. Laurel trails by 11. Anderson into Lindsay. Lindsay out Anderson. He drives to his right. Back to the basket now. Outside to Gavin Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth drives in, and he will be fouled on the floor. That one is against Harrington, his second. 26 seconds to go in the third. Anderson looking to get it in. And they say it's a 2-shot foul. Gavin Hollingsworth will head to the line. Hollingsworth hits the first. He's got 6. Deficit is at 10 for Laurel as he's got another one. Second one does not go. Ball's tipped, rebounded there by Blake Lindsay. His shot's no good. Rebound by Jackson. And now it's Cornelius down the floor. 20 seconds to go in the third. Anderson falls. Cornelius kicks it out to Miller. Miller to his left. Oh, ball stolen. Gavin Hollingsworth with it. It's a 2-on-1. Hollingsworth the finish. He's got 8. Lead's cut to 8 now. Now it's Cornelius going against the defense. Down to Miller. Miller at the buzzer. Oh, nearly went. 29-21 is the score as we head into fourth quarter action. And Laurel has a legitimate shot at completing the comeback and getting the win over Jackson, but the Victors need to hold on as they showed some resilience there at the end of that third quarter, getting a bucket there to push the lead back out. But the score, 29-21 lead for Jackson. Fourth quarter action right here from Ridgeland, Mississippi. 29-21 lead for Jackson. This lead has dwindled down from that first quarter, the 14-2 lead at the end of the first. Halftime is 25-10. But that third quarter was all in Laurel's direction, an 11-4 quarter for Laurel. Now They need a quarter that is 1 point better than that in order to tie this ball game. Lindsey feeds it into his brother Blake Lindsey, who kicks it to Hollingsworth, a jumper that does not go. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson tied up with Daniel Cornelius and will go to Jackson. Ever since the first quarter, Laurel has kind of been able to recognize that their advantages lie with their big guys, and so they are getting these kind of rebounds as Hollingsworth gets the steal and he's fouled in the open court. On his way to the basket, Finley James is the one to pick up the foul. That'll be his first. Gavin Hollingsworth to the free throw line with 2 shots. They say it's not a shooting foul. It's on the floor. And so now Anderson into Hollingsworth. A wide open 3 for Blake Lindsey, who misses short. The rebound is by Jonathan Hill. Hill up the sideline. He's got it. He's going against 3 Laurel players. Pulls up the quick trigger shot, and they foul him on the shot. Jonathan Hill heading to the free throw line as he will have 2 shots coming up. First free throw for Hill does not go. Got another one coming up. Whoever wins this game will have the 2 seed in the 14U tournament. Whatever counts is at the number 1 seed. Hill hits the second. Apparently it's a 3-shot foul. So Hill will have another one now. 14U tournament will be in Hattiesburg with the 18U tournament. That'll be February 1st through 3rd as Hill misses the last one, hits 1 out of 3. They get it out to Anderson. Jonathan Hill has 5 points. Brantley Anderson for 3. Air ball. Blake Lindsey tried to save it in. Knocked his back on the wall. 30-21. Jackson in the lead. Hollingsworth guarding him at half. Working it. Ball's tipped. Oh, stolen. There's going to be a jump ball between Cornelius and Anderson. The ball will be with Laurel as it's 5 minutes to go in the game. Brantley Anderson to the wing. Up top now to Boyd, feeding it to the high post to Blake Lindsey. Lindsey tried to go through the lane. He's fouled underneath. Titus Miller. They're actually going to say it's against Daniel Cornelius. Cornelius to pick up his first. So Laurel's basketball on the baseline, a 30-21 ball game. Anderson inside at the basket, putting it in and one is Tristan Lindsey. And Laurel cuts the lead to 7 now. Titus Miller was the one to pick up the foul. And Tristan Lindsey now has 7 points, is at the free throw line to make it a 3-point play and cut the lead to 6 with 4:46 to go. Free throw for Lindsey does not go. Rebound pulled down by Hill. Jonathan Hill down the floor. Going against the defense on the crossover to the basket. Nice move. Hill with the finish. He's got 7. Leads up to 9 again. Hollingsworth dealing with the pressure on the sideline. Making the pass. They break up their own pass. Harrington gets the steal. Get it down the court to Miller. Miller unable to hold on to it. Laurel able to get it back. Hollingsworth with the ball to Brantley Anderson. Anderson looking up floor. Anderson with it, lost it. Over Gavin Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth gets fouled by Jonathan Hill. Hill will pick up his 3rd. Just over 4 minutes to go, a 9-point game. Anderson across the midcourt stripe. Now it's Hollingsworth with it now. Over Boyd. Boyd for 3. On the top of the backboard, rebounded by Hill. Hill in a full speed, a sprint picked up by Harrington off the strip, and he's fouled by Blake Lindsey. Lindsey's going to pick up his first into the free throw line now as Winston Harrington. He's got 2 shots. Laurel had a run going, and the last few possessions have not been good for them. Free throw does not go for Harrington. He's got another one. Harrington's got another one. Second free throw does not go either. Blake Lindsay to Tristan and back to Brantley Anderson. Anderson the fake. He's in the lane, kicks it over to the corner. A three-pointer from Gavin Hollingsworth. He misses. Tristan Lindsay, the follow. He's fouled by Cornelius. Cornelius going to pick up his second, and to the free throw line is Tristan Lindsay. You got to hit these foul shots if you're Laurel, if you want to have a shot at winning this ball game. Tristan Lindsay has 2 shots coming up. He's got 7 points. Free throw goes for Tristan Lindsay on the first one. He's got 8 points. Cuts the lead to 8. Second free throw for Lindsay is up and good as well. And he will cut the lead to 7, a 32-25 ball game. Daniel Cornelius up the floor, moving to the middle. Drives in, pulls up the J. Back rim no good. The rebound is fought for. Harrington's blocked by Lindsay, but a foul underneath. That foul will be against Boyd. His second. Harrington at the line. His first free throw is up and good. He's got another one. Just under 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Harrington hits them both. 2 big foul shots there from Winston Harrington. Now it's Brantley Anderson down the floor. 3:20 to go in the ball game. Gavin Hollingsworth swinging it over to Blake Lindsay. Lindsay thought about it, out to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth to his right, he drives in to Blake Lindsay. Lindsay in the lane, throws up a shot. It's rebounded by Gavin Hollingsworth. Reverse layup does not go. Harrington the rebound. And Al Jackson leading by 9 with 3 minutes to go. They're looking good. Finley James across the half-court stripe over to Daniel Cornelius. Cornelius to the wing. Both of these teams will appear in the Gulf Coast District Tournament. They will be making that trip tomorrow. Jonathan Hill drives in, dropping it off now inside. The jumper does not go. It pops out. Harrington on the follow, no good. The rebound pulled in by Boyd. Boyd dealing with the pressure now, getting it out to Tristan Lindsay, and now Lindsay with it. Down the floor to Gavin Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth the pass down to Blake Lindsay. Lindsay to the basket, fouled by Hill. Hill's going to pick up his 4th, and out of the free throw line is Blake Lindsay. Lindsay hits the first. 8-point ball game. Second free throw is an air ball. Oh, wow. Timeout is called. 2:27 to go in the ballgame, 34-26 lead for the Jackson Victors. Coming up after this, we got 18U boys action between the Victors and the Knighthawks. And the standings there, right now Laurel at the 4 seed and Jackson at the 6 seed. Jackson has yet to win a conference game in 18U. Laurel is 2-5 in conference. So they are both very interested in getting this win here tonight. That will be right after this ball game. Cornelius with it. Finley James in the backcourt. Over to Daniel Cornelius. Dealing with the pressure now. Gets across the half-court stripe, but not in time. 10-second violation on Jackson. Good pressure there from Laurel. Coach Cornelius cannot believe that was 10 seconds. Now it's Gavin Hollingsworth. And over nearly stolen. And James picks it up. They get the timeout. So Finley James got the steal, and they get the timeout with 2:07 to go in the first half. It's a tough turnover there. And yeah. It definitely was a 10-second violation, as you had 2:27 on the clock and then 2:10 after, or 2:15 afterwards. So you're talking about 12 seconds. So definitely a fair call there on the 10-second call. 34-26 lead for Jackson with 2:07 to go, but Jackson has the basketball now. Finley James, back to Titus Miller, gets it back to James. Feed it inside, nearly stolen, but Titus Miller's able to pick it up. They're gonna call a foul. Miller gets it in. Harrington wide open three, misses, and the rebound is pulled in by Tristan Lindsay. 8-point game, down the court to Blake Lindsay. Trying to hit it, Hollingsworth throws it away. And you have to execute on those plays. This is the reason why Laurel is going to lose this ball game, is just because of poor execution down the stretch. They made a good comeback, a poor start, but they made a good comeback. And then ever since then, just poor execution on passing and all the like, as Hollingsworth picks up a foul in the backcourt. 1:47 to go. Get it into Finley James. James over to Jonathan Hill. Hill drives to the left. Nice move, but he misses pretty hard off the backboard. Harrington turnaround fadeaway, nearly made it. Ball's tipped again, picked up by Harrington. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Jackson. 1:35 to go. First half. Coach Cornelius wants them to take either better shots or burn some clock. They get it into Hill. Hill the fake. Pass was nearly stolen by Hollingsworth. He wasn't able to take it away then. Into Hill. Hill the fake. Out to the outside. Now it's Cornelius on the right wing. Driving to his right, bouncing it off to Miller. Miller driving baseline, turns around to Cornelius. Cornelius takes the three, and it pops out no good. The rebound, Miller on the putback, and it's good. Titus Miller getting the bucket there. He's got 10, and the lead's up to 10 now for Jackson. Hollingsworth putting it up, and he's fouled on the way. 1:03 to go in the ball game, a 10-point Jackson lead. Looks like the Victors will be able to take this one home and get that 2 seed in the 14U division. Laurel will make substitutions. We'll bring 4 in. Make full range substitutions there. And Gavin Hollingsworth has 2 shots. First free throw is no good. Second one does not go. Here's Cornelius. His brother Caleb over to Finley James. 50 seconds to go in the ball game, and Jackson's going to run this clock out. Starbuck puts pressure on. Jackson will keep it. Cornelius with the ball to the corner. In Cornelius, outside to James. Now 25 seconds to go. Now 15 seconds. They will run the timeout. So the Jackson Victors are going to take the win over the Laurel Knighthawks here in the 14 and under boys ball game, 36-26, and they will take the number 2 seed in the 14U division. Folks, thank you for joining us. We got 18U boys action coming up right here on MSAHA Primetime on the TSJ to Manila. All right, folks, welcome to Sunnybrook Children's Home here in Ridgeland, Mississippi. Laurel Knighthawks at the Jackson Victors as we begin this ball game. They're going to introduce the starters in just a few moments. The Laurel Knighthawks, a 4-17 overall record and 2-5 conference record. As the Jackson Victors are looking at a 0-8 conference record and a 1-12 overall record. They're about to introduce the starters right now.
Okay, game 3. We have made it to this trilogy of games between the Jackson Victors and the Laurel Knighthawks. Okay, we're going to take some time here. We're going to turn toward the flag and have the national anthem. Here's how it's going to go. You're all invited to sing. I'm not going to sing with the microphone, but my father's here, and I think he can sing louder than all of you. But he's right there, so he'll be singing. But we'll have the national anthem. Here we are. Start swinging our banner. You're like, why couldn't you get those tackles? I don't know. I just didn't get them. Would you pray with me? Get it going. Jesus, we thank you that everything that is good in this world comes from you. Psalm 16:4 says, apart from you have no good thing. So everything is good that comes from you, including basketball, including this fellowship. Thank you for bringing homeschool people together from across our state. We recognize this as something that's special that comes from you. We pray you use this for these boys tonight. Thank you for the refs, the coaches, this opportunity. We pray that it will bring you glory. For in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, the starting lineup for the Laurel Knighthawks. You see how I gave you a cheer? All right, number 10, Brock Anderson. Number 15, Ethan Beach. And number 0, Landon Osborne. Number 12, Isaac Powell. Number 45, Miles Phillips. Now it's time, friends, for your 18U Jackson Victor. Number 1, Nolan, the Judge, Meacham. The sharpshooter number 2, Asa, the Ace, Coleman. Number 35, Miller Time, Andy Miller. Number 54, Thomas Nicholson. And making his first appearance starting for the 18U. I want you to give him a song for number 34, Reese the Beast.
All right, we are set to begin right here. The Jackson Victors hosting the Laurel Knighthawks. The Knighthawks have won 2 conference games, one over Meridian by a score of 60-55, and a win over Jackson earlier down at Salem Heights Baptist Church by a score of 42-29. Reese Carpenter and Isaac Powell will go for the tip now. They throw it up. The tip is won by Jackson. Oh, the ball's picked up by Meacham, stolen by Hollingsworth to the basket. Left hand, no good. He gets the rebound, puts it back up. It's not good either. The rebound pulled in by Thomas Nicholson, and now the Victors on the move. It's Asa Holden. Holden crossed to Nicholson, gets it to the wing. Meacham, his three-pointer is no good front rim. The ball's tipped out, back to Nicholson. He's trying to feed it inside. Anderson got his hand on it. He saves it in to Miller. Miller's able to get it, drop it off to Carpenter through his hands. Meacham. Meacham, ball stripped by Phillips, and now he gets it over to Beach. Laurel on the move. The Laurel Knighthawks have had a tough non-conference schedule this year. They've won 2 conference games, and 2 of their 4 are non-conference games of their 4 wins, but they have not had a break on the non-conference as the Victors get the steal there. Asa Holden with the ball. Here's Meacham. Back outside to Holden. Pull! The quick trigger 3! Front rim no good. Rebound Powell. And now Beach hustling up that left side. Beach trying to get to the cup, but he's fouled in the process. Asa Holden going to pick up his first personal foul. Beach to get it in. He does underneath to Powell, who is wide open for the finish. And so Laurel will strike first with a 2-0 advantage. Jackson is coming off their last ball game on Saturday on the road against PCA. They lost by 30, 54-24. But PCA has done a number to Laurel as well. So this is definitely should be an interesting affair between these 2 teams as Anderson picks up the foul on the interior. Brock Anderson been a force this year for Laurel. He picks up his first foul. Jackson will put the ball in play on the baseline. Meacham into Nicholson. To the wing, Holden, back up Nicholson. Victor's in their set. Meacham for three. Long. Phillips fights for the board, and Laurel has it. 2-0 game. Beach inside Powell, back inside Beach. At the hole for the finish. Nice give and go between Isaac Powell and Ethan Beach, and Laurel now leads 4-0. Holden into the high post, Miller. Nicholson the three. Missing. Carpenter the rebound. Meacham's three. No, and Beach on the spin with the rebound. Hitting Hollingsworth up the floor to the basket for the finish and one! What a play! The foul, I do believe, was against Meacham, and now it is Landon Hollingsworth with an opportunity to make it a three-point play. No good back rim, and Anderson on the offensive board, dropping it off the Powell, but it's through his hands, out of bounds. He couldn't catch it. 6-0 game. Hollingsworth unable to complete the three-point play, and now you got Grayson Morgan checking in. He'll come in for Nolan Meacham. 2-3 zone shown by Laurel. Morgan on the right wing, a high-low set being shown by the Jackson Victors on offense. Holden thought about the three. Nicholson from the wing. Now it's Morgan in the lane. Ball is popped loose and picked up by Beach now. Beach through the middle. Phillips for the right wing three. Back rim, no good, and Carpenter the rebound. The Victors really trying to figure out how to use the big 6'5" Reese Carpenter in the post. They start him here today. 6-0. Holden for three from the left wing. Pops that nylon. Asa Holden. And now it's a 6-3 game. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Powell back into Beach on the give and go again. Nice bounce pass inside to Anderson. 8-3 game. Laurel's had some good possessions here on their buckets. Victors have had a nice three-pointer from Holden. He pulls the three from up top. That one's off the mark, and Phillips the rebound. Laurel with a 5-point lead early, dropping it off to Powell. The floater's good! And you got to guard that short corner if you're Jackson. They've been able to get a lot of stuff off hitting that short corner. They got to give and go to Ethan Beach, and they got a nice drop off to Anderson, and then a bucket there from Powell, so you got to watch that. Holden's up top. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first period of action. Nicholson inside to Carpenter. Nice post feed. Nice finish from Carpenter. So 10-5 ball game now. We've seen some good things from both sides here as Beach is going to feed Powell in the corner. Inside to Beach. He's losing the basketball, and he lost it out of bounds. Go to Jackson. Coach Cornelius trying to get on his guys to look at that short corner there. Laurel's been able to make a living off of there so far this game. Holden's up top. To the wing, Morgan, the three. Oh, nearly got it to go. Powell the rebound. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hollingsworth drives baseline. Pass to Powell. Nice save out to Phillips. Back Powell. Hollingsworth to Anderson. Nice move, but they're going to call the travel. They say he drug that pivot foot. So Anderson not able, his bucket's not able to count there, and Daniel Cornelius will check in for Reese Carpenter. Carpenter got him a bucket in that, his 4 minutes of action. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Nicholson inside to Miller. Miller, right hand finish. Leads cut to three. Seeing some nice stuff here in the high-low for the Jackson Victors. They're able to find it in the post. Able to hit a three as well earlier. And Andy Miller, good scoring option for the Victors, scores there. Hollingsworth for three. Pops that nylon! Landon Hollingsworth extending the lead to 6, 13-7. Cornelius on the spin. Inside to Nicholson. At the basket, he misses. Ball's tipped and rebounded there by Beach. Beach in the full court sprint. Kick outside through the legs of Phillips. Oh, Cornelius diving for it. Phillips able to get it back. He drives in to the basket. He's fouled. Nearly put it in. But there's a foul in the interior. The foul's against Grayson Morgan. He's going to pick up foul number 1. Miles Phillips is at the foul line now. They say on the scoreboard that it is 13-9. And I thought it was 13-7. So that's what we have for now here. We'll see if they change that as Phillips is the first. Miles Phillips, the first-year starter for Laurel. Laurel does not return one starter, at least not a full-time starter. Ethan Beach started some games last season, and he is a starter this year as the second free throw goes down for Miles Phillips. He hits them both. 15-9 ball game. Here's Cornelius. Out to Holden. Holden the fake. Drive, steps back. Tries to feed it inside, but he forced it. Anderson gets the steal. Good defense by Laurel. They lead by 6. Hollingsworth into Beach. Dropping it to Anderson. Anderson the move. They're going to call that a travel again. So they don't like Brock's interior moves here. They say he's moving that leg before he puts the dribble down. And it's 15-9. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Cornelius. Driving in, lost it. Anderson the steal. He's trying to hit Beach. He hit Hollingsworth there. Stab for the ball. Phillips, floater, good. 8-point Laurel lead. This Jackson Victor's team, you got a lot of first-year 18U starters. Asa Holden, the only one, not the case. But you don't have guys that are that experienced either in playing on this older level. They didn't play at all, really, other than Asa Holden. And Holden had a reduced role on the squad, a squad that had Jude Williams and John White leading the way. So the Victors definitely gaining a lot of experience over the course of this season as they got Thomas Nicholson at the free throw line now. No good on the first. 1:08 to play in this first quarter. A 17-9 lead for Laurel. Second one goes for Nicholson. Here's Beach up the floor. Hollingsworth on the fake. Beach for 3. Back rim no good. Anderson. Oh, Miller takes it away from Anderson. Good job by Andy Miller there. 17-10. Three-pointer from deep from Holden. It's long. And now Hollingsworth has the ball. Kicks it to Beach. Beach the fake. Pulls up the floater. Good. Makes it count. 19-10 advantage for Laurel now with 20 seconds, just over 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Corner Morgan. Up top to Holden. Down to 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Morgan threw his hands, ball nearly stolen. Now it's Holden. Moving to the right, and the clock runs out. First quarter comes to an end. Laurel in the lead, 19-10 after 1. So far on the board of points, Laurel has all 5 starters. Or no, excuse me, Jackson. It's Laurel with all 5 starters on the board in terms of scoring. Brock Anderson with 2, Beach with 4, Hollingsworth with 5, Powell with 4, and Miles Phillips with 4. So you got a good look here starting off for Laurel as we've got a 19-10 ball game, a lead for the Laurel Knighthawks over the Jackson Victors. And I do believe they are matching up books here, and they might make this 19-8 because on our boards we do not have the Victors with 10, but we will see what will happen. We'll be right back for more action right here. It's MSAHA Primetime. (19-10) is the score as we head into second quarter action right here. This is MSAHA Primetime on the TSJW Network. 19-10 is the score that is reported. They actually are going to change it. 19-8 is what they change it to. As that is correct. It is an 11-point lead for Laurel after quarter number 1. So Asa Holden with the ball now for the Jackson Victors. Nicholson into the high post into Miller. Miller putting it up, and it's rebounded by Anderson. Beach on the attack down to Hollingsworth. Floater at the basket, no good. Rebound Cornelius. And Laurel's doing a great job of attacking right from the beginning. As Cornelius, speaking of attacking, Daniel Cornelius, what a play! And now we're to 19-10 now. That's a legit 19-10. Phillips out to Beach. Beach corner 3. Short. Foul the rebound. Now Phillips for 3. Banks it in. And Miles Phillips now with 7 points. A 12-point lead for Laurel. Feed it into Miller. Cornelius for 3, and he nearly made it. The ball's tipped and Beach gets it. Beach on the attack once again. Feeding it down inside to Powell, but he threw it way over his head, a turnover. So just under 7 minutes to go in the first half, a 22-10 advantage for Laurel here. The Knighthawks, champions of 2021 and 2022, lead this ball game by 12. The Jackson Victors, who won it for 7 straight years from 2014 season to the 2020 season, as Daniel Cornelius knocks down a three-pointer from the right wing. Cornelius now with 5 points. Lead's cut to 9. Hollingsworth thought about it. He drives in. Pulls up the J. Short, no good. Rebounded offensively by Phillips. Through the lane, a kick out to Beach. Hollingsworth driving in. Dropping it off to Powell, who puts it in. Coach Cornelius beside himself. Thought it was an up and down play. Powell was 6. Oh, that was funny. Landon Hollingsworth went and did the sign over there to Coach Cornelius saying, hey, look, keep this between you and me on that one. Beach on the rebound. 24-13's the ball game. Beach on the attack to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth thought about it, feeds it into Anderson at the hole for the finish. Now the lead's up to 13, a lead for Laurel. Cornelius for 3 from the right wing. It's long, and the rebound Miller on the offensive board. Nicholson for 3. Oh, it pops out. Anderson the rebound. Laurel attacking. Beach in the lane. Drops it off to Powell at the bucket. And he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Thomas Nicholson. That'll be his first. 5:17 to go in the first half. Isaac Powell, junior, going to the free throw line. Isaac Powell is the only player on the Laurel Knighthawks roster not eligible for 16U, but he's still only a junior. The Knighthawks nor the Victors, neither team has any seniors. 2 young ball clubs. Timeout is called by Jackson. 26-13 lead for Laurel here early. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half, a 26-13 advantage here for the Laurel Knighthawks as Isaac Powell at the free throw line now. Powell's free throw is no good, and Miller gets the board. Gets it out to Cornelius. Cornelius on the attack, out to Holden, and now Cornelius on the fake. All feeding Miller in the inside, and he's blocked by Beach. Titus Miller into his brother Andy. Oh, nice move from Miller. He's not able to put it in. Beach able to get the board. Laurel down to Landon Hollingsworth with it. Beach inside to Anderson. He's at the hole, makes the fake, puts it up, misses, rebound Miller. Miller out to the outside, throws it away. He's trying to hit the outlet pass to Asa Holden. Into Hollingsworth. Out to Powell. Powell the three. Nearly made it. Ball's tipped to the outside, and now Cornelius on the attack here. Cornelius to the basket, taking the foul from Ethan Beach, and he will head to the line for 2 shots. Beach going to pick up his first personal foul, and Daniel Cornelius has 2 shots. 4:36 to play in the first half. Missing the first is Cornelius. Cornelius is coming to this game with some good energy, attacking the glass, hit a 3-pointer as well as Landon Hollingsworth coming out. He will take his first rest of the ball game, and Reed Lindsay coming in. Free throw's no good. Ball's tipped. Oh, it's fought for down the court to Lindsay. Lindsay's got it. Lindsay throws it, a errant pass, and now the ball's stolen. Asa Holden with it. He's going to hit Miller. Miller wasn't looking for it. It's a turnover. Oh, man, that was prime opportunity for the Victors to convert off a great defensive play. And wasn't looking for it. Now it's Beach. Driving. Outside. To Anderson. To Powell. Powell's floater. Goes. Got the roll. 8 points for Isaac Powell, and now a 15-point Nighthawk advantage. Cornelius back to Holden. On the fake. Cornelius, deep 3. Back rim no good, and the rebound is fought for. Anderson comes away with it. Now it's Beach. Over to Phillips. Beach the fake. He's going to put the floater up in the lane. He misses. Rebound Miller, Titus Miller. Under 3.5 minutes to go in the first half, a 15-point deficit for Jackson that they want to come back from. Having a tough time getting open here with the Laurel defense. Miller, reverse layup, misses. And Anderson the rebound. Beach on the attack. Down the floor against Holden, and Holden's going to pick up the foul. His second. Daniel Cornelius will check out, and Grayson Morgan comes back in. Into Anderson at the hole for the finish. Nice play by Laurel. Feeding it in that post and finishing. 30-13 lead now. Victor's definitely suffering from their loss of Ray Ware as Holden missing the three-pointer. Miller able to get it to his brother Titus, who misses, but he gets the offensive board. Nicholson for three. And Lindsey the rebound. Ray Ware out for the season with a broken foot that he suffered against MHEA up in Tupelo. They're definitely missing him, especially in these 18U ball games. As Miller gets the rebound, gives it to Holden. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Morgan the three, air ball, rebound Powell. Beach on the attack, nice spin move, blocked there by Miller, and the ball is loose. Nicholson picked it up. Now Holden checking over on the sideline. They're going to get a timeout. Victor's call time. They're in a 30-13 deficit to the Laurel Knighthawks. And if you're Laurel, you hope you can do these kind of things against everybody in your league. If you're able to play like this, you might be able to give Hattiesburg a run for their money. You might even be able to compete a little bit better with PCA, but you're going to have to play like this, and it's the up-tempo game. You got some speed with Ethan Beach, Landon Hollingsworth, a good player getting out on that break. If you're able to get Anderson involved, Laurel can make some noise in the postseason. And about to go into now is district play, Gulf Coast district play, which will be tomorrow and Saturday. Laurel in the first round will take on the CHA Flame. That will be their first round matchup right there for the Laurel Knighthawks. That will be in Monroe. Jackson Victors going to district as well. They will compete as a 16U ball club though. .153 to play in the first half. Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Morgan with it on the right wing. He's guarded hard by Beach. Holden was trying to get it over to Harrington, but Harrington had left the area. So a minute and a half to go in the first half, a 17-point lead for Laurel. Into Anderson. Anderson on the fake, puts it up, missing. Got his own rebound, and he's fouled. Grayson Morgan picking up his second foul. Brock Anderson heading to the line. Anderson has 6 points thus far in the ball game. He's almost for sure to be an all-conference player this year. He's had a great season, even though the team has struggled to win, as Anderson is that first one. Now checking in will be Micah Miller, 6'6", player for the Laurel Knighthawks. Talking to Jack Flint before the game, he was talking about how much he has come along this year, how excited he is about his potential moving forward. And Laurel's got a lot to look forward to with their ball club. They lead the Victors now by 19. Beach will nearly steal it. Morgan able to save it to Titus Miller. Asa Holden's up top. corners Harrington. Morgan will shoot the right wing three, and it's long, no good, and Miller will pull down the board. He wasn't able to keep it, though. Ball was stripped, but they say it's off of Miller. It'll be Jackson's ball. Titus Miller to get it in. Holding the fake. Coming around. Cross court pass to Morgan. Ball nearly stolen. It is stolen by Anderson. Beach is going to get it. 40 seconds to go. Three-pointer by Lindsay is no good off the back rim. Here's Holden up to Harrington. Swings it over to Morgan. Harrington to Holden. Thought about the three, down to Miller. Short corner, Jay. Does not go. Morgan, the rebound inside. Puts it up, he's fouled. Grayson Morgan will be at the line for 2 shots. Laurel Knighthawks were looking like they would be one of the top 2 teams this year at the end of last year, given the fact that they had Kai Welch, Caleb Blankenship, as well as Cooper Goodwin on the team, as well as Braden Dry. They were looking like they were supposed to return a very good team for this year. They lost Kai Welch, they lost Caleb Blankenship, and Braden Dry, all 3 who were going to be seniors, and Cooper Goodwin, who moved away. There's a foul, another one. Andy Miller going to head to the line with a foul on Reed Lindsay. Losing all those players, Laurel had to go through a rebuild this year, and they are really making good with it. Coach Ben Flint doing a good job trying to get these guys growing and ready for next year, a good year of development. That's the case for both of these teams, with the Jackson Victors losing 4 seniors from last year's team as Miller hits the first free throw. It's down to 5 seconds. They're going to feed it into Anderson at the hole for the finish. Brock Anderson got the bucket. And that will finish out the first half. The score 34-15. A lead for Laurel as we will head into halftime right here. 34-15. Thank you, folks, for joining us. We will step aside and be back for second half action right here. This is MSAHA Primetime on the TSJW Network.
All right, one of the neat things that's happened for us with Victors basketball is this year we have had, as you can hear, cheerleaders, excellent cheerleaders who done a great job. So let's put a hand for our cheerleaders, and they're going to come. They have, we don't have any seniors in basketball or even any juniors. Oh, we do have a senior cheerleader, and there's going to be some other presentations that are going to be made. So I'm going to invite our cheerleaders to come this way. Maybe I can come this way. Come on out, friends. We're glad to. I think they're going to have some things to read and celebrate. We're so thankful for them. It has been a real treat. Okay. one more thing. I tell people like we have a homeschool basketball league. And you know what? Not only that, we have cheerleading. So it's pretty great. All right, now make sure people know that we have we don't have a cleaning service that we've hired to come after. So, if you could, when we get done with this game, take your trash to the trash cans. That would be very helpful to us. Also, sure to take advantage of the concession stand as that's coming along for it. So then the second half of the third day of the rest of your life.
(34-15) is the score. We start second half action right now. Jackson with the basketball. They trail by 19 points. Laurel had a great first half performance. Starting off the second half, they do not have Ethan Beach in the game. This is the first time he's been out of the ball game. Nicholson on the fake. He'll pull up the J and miss it front rim. Rebound. Nicholson chasing it down. Cornelius back Nicholson inside to Miller. Nicholson cross-court pass to a wide-open Asa Holden. Pops that nylon! Asa Holden. And that's 2 3-pointers for 6 points for Holden. And now a 16-point game. Showing a 3-2 defense, the victors are. Shot from Miller's no good, and Anderson is the last one to touch it. It'll be Jackson's basketball on the baseline here. 16-point game, and if Jackson wants to come back, they're going to have to get on it here at the beginning of the second half. Cornelius to Holden. Now it's Nicholson. 2-3 zone here being shown by the Laurel Knighthawks. Miller through the lane, putting it up and in. After the first try got blocked by Miller, he got the rebound and put it back in. So Andy Miller now with 5 points. It's a 14-point game. Miller. Now it's Anderson in the corner. Powell to the wing. Hollingsworth, his three-pointer. Short. Cornelius the rebound. Cornelius getting out on the break to the basket. Putting it up. All right, sorry about those audio issues, but it is 34-22 as Cornelius got that bucket, but Hollingsworth with the answer. He's got 7. Here's Daniel Cornelius up the middle, over to Nicholson on the right wing. Inside Miller. Feed it back to Andy Miller from Nicholson. Cornelius, pull up Jay. Rattles it in. Daniel Cornelius playing some good ball today. He's got 9 points. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's a 12-point ball game. And 12 points is something that you can bounce back from. And without Ethan Beach, without that attack that he's been having today, Beach has played very well. Miller with the block and the rebound. Now's Nicholson. Ball's loose. Nicholson gets it back, and it's rejected by Phillips out of bounds. So it'll be Victor's basketball. Here's Cornelius. It's holding back to Cornelius. Three-pointer from up top. Oh, nearly went. That would have cut the lead to under 10. Hollingsworth the rebound. He's on the full-blown go. Back rim no good. Rebounds fought for. It's on the ground. Miller's on top of it, and it was the two Millers, Micah Miller and Andy Miller. A jump ball. And it's going to Jackson. You got to say, Cornelius doing a lot of good stuff for the Jackson Victors. He leads the team in scoring right now with 9, but just the attack. He and Ethan Beach for each team have been doing the same thing for their respective teams. Nice drop off from Holden to Carpenter, blocked by Powell out of bounds. So it will be Jackson's ball. 36-24. Nicholson into Cornelius on the swing. Holden for three. Oh, nearly. Miller wasn't able to grab it, and Hollingsworth the rebound. That was what the Victors really wanted there. On the spin, blocked by Nicholson. Tries to save it in, but it's into the back pole. Be Laurel's basketball on the baseline. Miles Phillips throwing it in. Into Anderson. Kick outside. Hollingsworth pulls up the J, misses. Miller gets the board. Miller down the floor to Cornelius. Cornelius the drive, puts up the floater, nearly got it to go. The ball is tipped. And Powell the rebound. Laurel in transition. It's Landon Hollingsworth. Leads at 12. It's been a 9-2 third quarter. There's a foul on the wing. It's Asa Holden, and Holden will pick up his third foul. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Looking to get it in is Phillips. Into Hollingsworth. Very similar look that we saw from that 14U game. You get one team that starts off real hot and then a little bit of slacking going on. It's a 2-on-1 with Nicholson and Cornelius. Back to Nicholson. Taking on the defense, putting it up. Oh, nearly got it to go. He wasn't able to put it in. And the Victors have done this multiple times now. They only trail by 12, but they've missed opportunities. Nice pass. Nice block by Miller. Down the court to Cornelius. All by himself. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. And is picked up by Laurel. Another missed opportunity. They feed it in through Powell's legs out of bounds. Oh my goodness, folks. Andy Miller playing his tail off in the post, getting rebounds, got that block in the rebound. And now the Victors again with the basketball. They're making some things happen on defense, but on offense, you just got to finish. Nearly stolen. Cornelius dealing with the pressure. Feeds Nicholson. Nicholson inside to Miller. Miller losing the basketball, and Anderson gets the steal. Now it's Hollingsworth. Trying to pass it to Powell. It hits the back of his head. And Coach Flint beside himself. The last few possessions for Laurel have been abysmal. Feed it into Miller. Down to Nicholson. Short corner Jay. Got it! Thomas Nicholson with three. The lead's cut to 10 now. The Victors are in striking distance of making this a serious ball game here. Hollingsworth nearly stolen by Holden. Phillips gets it. Phillips the drive, puts it up. They're going to call something. They call the travel on Miles Phillips. It's Jackson basketball. Ethan Beach, his time on the bench was a disaster for Laurel. Now Landon Hollingsworth going to come out. Micah Miller coming out as well. Reed Lindsey's in. Guess they're taking turns with the guards there. Holden steps into an outside three and nearly made it. Nicholson gets the offensive board, goes up with it, and is fouled. Nicholson must have landed a little funny on that ankle. He was a little ginger on it. There's a foul in the interior, and out of the free throw line is Thomas Nicholson. Nicholson can cut the lead to a single-digit deficit for the Jackson Victors, a team that was down by 19 at the half. It's still the third quarter. Nicholson hits the first. He's got 4. Anderson violates the lane. Nicholson hits the free throw. He hits it anyway. The clock, it's running. They get it into Lindsey. 36-28. Nicholson makes them both count. He's got 5 points. And now the Victors only trail by 8. Beach on the fake, gets it out to the outside. Lindsey, his drive to the basket, puts it in on the drive. Reed Lindsey getting on the board now. The lead's back up to 10. But the Jackson Victors have, the damage has been done to the Nighthawks lead. The Victors can definitely make something happen. They know they can. Titus Miller on the left side. He attacks to his right. Out to Holden. To Nicholson, who makes the fake. The drive inside. Oh, Anderson just rakes it off the top. Holden hesitated to shoot that 3 from downtown. If you're a Victors fan, you really want to see that shot go up. A good-looking shot that Asa Holden has. Minute 10 to go in the third. Into Miller. Holden to Titus Miller. His drive, his floater. Doesn't go. Andy Miller on the offensive board. Nice play. Nicholson for 3. Pops the nylon. A big one from the Jackson Victors. Thomas Nicholson. He's got 8 now, and it's a 7-point ball game. 38-31 with 45 seconds to play in the third. Phillips back to Beach. Beach on the fake. Back to Phillips. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Holden. Will the Victors be able to rally back and get their first conference win? That's what they're looking for. Lindsey on the spin. Drops it off. Powell blocked by Miller. Anderson's follow. He's fouled. As Miller's hand was in there, Andy Miller has done a lot of good things for this Jackson Victors ball club. Brock Anderson will head to the free throw line with 2 shots, 32 seconds to play in the third. Anderson makes the first. Brock Anderson, a good free throw shooter. He's got 11 points for the Laurel Knighthawks. He leads the team in scoring. He leads all scorers in this ball game. Anderson misses the second, and the rebound's by Titus Miller. Now the ball's fought for. Lindsey came up with it, but it's a jump ball. This one will go to Laurel and under the basket. The Nighthawks have it. They lead by 8 points with 29 seconds to go in the third. Throws it up over Anderson's head. Lindsey able to pick it up. Lindsey throws it away. He was trying to feed Beach, but he threw it way over his head. And here's Holden, under 20 seconds to go in the third. Holden to Morgan, but Morgan came at it. A turnover, a 2-on-1 break. Beach doesn't finish. Miller the rebound. Oh man, that was an opportunity to put the lead up to double digits. You get it down to Miller. Miller for 3 from deep. Oh, he nearly hit it. As the third, oh my goodness. As the third quarter comes to an end, Lindsey nearly turned around and chunked it into the opposite basket. I don't think he would have gotten it off on time, but that would have been something else. 39-31 after the third quarter. The Victors, what a quarter for Jackson, as they are able to put a big dent in Laurel's lead. Halftime was 34-15. And so a 16-5 third quarter in Jackson's direction. If they're able to repeat that in the fourth quarter, the Victors will win this ball game. So stay tuned. Fourth quarter action right here, MSAHA Primetime on the TSN Network. Fourth quarter action begins right here from Ridgeland. The Jackson Victors making a big dent into Laurel's lead there in the third quarter. And so now the deficit for the Victors is only at 8. They feed Hollingsworth in the corner. He deals with the pressure. The Beach back to Hollingsworth. Corner three. It's long, no good. Rebound was tipped. Phillips got the rebound. Blocked by Miller, but it's a foul. He laid him out. Still a smart foul there as he got on that ball. So to the free throw line is Miles Phillips. Phillips is 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. 7:50 to go in the ball game. Phillips misses the first. Phillips misses the second as well. Miller chases down the rebound. 8-point ball game, folks. Asa Holden up the middle. Titus Miller into Andy Miller. He will shoot the fadeaway. It doesn't go. His brother Titus gets the rebound, and Beach forces the jump ball. It will be Jackson's basketball. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Into Nicholson. Back to the basket. Blocked by Powell. Hollingsworth with the rebound. In the full speed break. To the basket. Puts it up and in on the foul from Morgan. 9 points for Landon Hollingsworth. Grayson Morgan picking up his third foul. And folks, if you're going to try to get after it, the least you can do is just not foul on that fast break bucket. Landon Hollingsworth now with 9 points. He makes the free throw, making it 10. And an 11-point lead now for Laurel. Morgan up to Holden. Over to Miller. Ball was batted, nearly stolen. Titus Miller, floater, doesn't go. Anderson the rebound. Laurel able to put together a couple possessions in a row. Will do them well. Dropping it off to Anderson in the post. Shot at the basket, puts it in. Leads up to 13 for Laurel. And 13 points for Brock Anderson. Holden to Morgan. Holden for three. Pops the nylon, he rattled it in. Asa Holden with three-pointer, number 3. 9 points for him. 6.5 minutes to go. Powell struggling with the basketball there. He has all evening. Hollingsworth to fake the shot. No good, short. Henderson fights for it, turns around the shot, puts it in. You got to fight for the rebound on the floor. And now Miller's on the ground. I think it might be a cramp there just by the look of it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a cramp for Andy Miller. Miller has really been putting in a lot of good work here for the Jackson Victors, and he has a cramp. And you can see, you can read his lips there. Really, if you're the Victors, you really want to get that thing stretched out quick so he can hit that floor again. 6:18 to go in the game. Miller hobbling a little bit. He'll come out of the ball game. He's definitely been a high-impact player for the Victors team in this ball game. He waddles to the bench. Cornelius now with it. Just over 6 minutes to go in the game. Now, I'm surprised they started off the fourth quarter with Cornelius out of the game because he did a lot of good stuff for the team. Good movement from the Victors, but he misses at the hole. Ball's tipped out of bounds. And it will be off of Laurel, so it'll be Jackson's ball on the baseline. 46-34. Miller into Holden. Corner three. And he misses back rim. Rebound, Beach. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game. The Knighthawks lead by 12. Landon Hollingsworth the drive. The bounce pass to Anderson. Anderson dropping it off to Powell at the hole. He misses. Gets his own board down to Anderson, who misses at the hole as well. Harrington the rebound. Now Jackson with another opportunity to eat into this lead. You want to do it sooner rather than later here. Harrington out to Cornelius' three. Pops the nylon. Daniel Cornelius can shoot the basketball. He's got 12. And now the lead is cut to 9. Landon Hollingsworth up the middle. Getting the screen up high from Anderson. He doesn't take it. Gives it to Beach. Powell inside, nearly stolen. Is it stolen? It's a jump ball. We'll go to Laurel. Ethan Beach will throw it in. Hollingsworth. Anderson on the fake. Oh, nice pick! He picked the dribble, hold it, but he lost it! And Phillips got it back. Good job by Phillips hustling and getting that one. Beach will take the three and hit it! Oh, Ethan Beach with the big three-pointer. He's got 7 and the lead's back out to 12. Man, Holden did such a good job defensively getting that ball there from Anderson, but Phillips takes it right back, and that's where hustle really gets you some good things there. Beach nearly got the steal, but he loses it out of bounds. A little bit of contact being made on that play. A little bit of contact ain't never hurt a man. Asa Holden. Inside Harrington at the hole, missing at the basket. Anderson able to chase it down. Beach looking up the floor, lost it, gets it back. Inside, through the hands, Cornelius picks up the loose ball. He lost it, he picks it up, he's got it again. He's on the move now. Out to Nicholson, three-pointer from the right wing. He misses front rim, but Titus Miller on the rebound, puts it up, he's fouled. So Titus Miller heading to the line with 2 shots. 4 minutes to play in the ball game. If the Victors want to win this ball game, they got to score right now. As Miller's at the line with 2 shots with an opportunity to cut the lead to 10. Miller missing the first short. Second free throw no good. Rebound Anderson. Beach up the floor. Feeding it inside to Anderson. Anderson's fouled by Harrington. Harrington fouling him in the post there. It's his first personal foul, and now it's Brock Anderson at the free throw line. Anderson is the first. Anderson with 14 points. Makes them both to Brock Anderson. Keeping the Victors at bay, a 14-point Laurel lead. Cornelius makes the fake, drives in. Step back, Jay. Oh! Harrington on the follow, he missed. And Hollingsworth the rebound. Making the pass, Nicholson breaks it up. Powell gets it back, he throws it away. Cornelius the steal. And he's fouled. That foul's on Anderson. Anderson will pick up his second. Just under 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. In Cornelius. Back out Holden to the corner, the fake. Driving inside, putting it in. No. It's fouled at the basket. Thomas Nicholson will head to the line for 2 shots. The Victors have one more conference game, one more opportunity after this one to get their first conference win. It will be against the Meridian Flyers. That date is set for the 23rd, I do believe. 25th, one of the two, as Thomas Nicholson hits the first free throw. This is the second. Made 1 out of 2. Beach on the fake, hitting Anderson. Anderson in the post, lost it a little bit, but he's able to get it back. Feed it to the high post. Powell lost it. Ball's picked up by Asa Holden. He comes around the baseline, up the sideline. He's got it. He'll stop and pop the 3. And he nearly hit it as off the leg of Beach. And now Laurel will get it back with 2:45 to go. To Beach. Anderson drops it off at the basket. No good. Nicholson gets it. Nicholson down the floor against Beach. Nicholson the finish. Double figures for Thomas Nicholson. He's got 11, and 10 of them were in the second half. Hollingsworth off the screen, out to Beach. Beach on the fake. Oh, into Anderson. Anderson, oh, nice move. He missed it. And he's fouled underneath by Harrington. Harrington picking up his second, and now it's, again, Brock Anderson to the free throw line. First free throw good for Anderson. 52-40. Here's the second. 17 points for Brock Anderson. The lead's back up to 13. You want to take a quick 3 here as Holden misses that one. Harrington got the board. He goes back up with it. Powell with the block. And so Hollingsworth the rebound on the crossover to his left hand. Drives inside, lost it, but he drops it off. Kick outside to Beach. Beach the 3 from up top. No, and Harrington the rebound. Harrington lost the basketball as they popped it off his leg, it looked like. Oh, wow, they're going to give it to Jackson. Wow. So Holden down the court to Cornelius. Pull up 3. Missing. Pops it out. Harrington the steal. Out to Asa Holden. Holden for 3. Back rim. Ball's tipped. Now Laurel gets it back, but Beach now dealing with the pressure, and he will break out of it. On the spin. Inside, Powell is blocked, and the rebound by Titus Miller. The Victors get it again, a minute to go, down 13. Looks like the Laurel Knighthawks are going to win as Cornelius pulls it up. It's an air ball. So the Nighthawks will win their third conference game of the season, move to 3-5 in conference, 5-17 overall, as they're going to bring David Baldwin into the ball game. It's going to be a timeout. 49 seconds to go. Laurel leads 53-40. Tomorrow night at 8:30, live from Monroe, we'll be bringing you Gulf Coast District Tournament on Counselors TV. The Muddy River Counselors will take on the winner of the Faulkner County Falcons, and the Meridian Flyers will be live right here on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Please be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. Saw a comment from a previous video, or from the show, asked he'd be at the Gulf Coast District Tournament. Yes, absolutely. Just said it right now. Be at the Gulf Coast District Tournament tomorrow and Saturday. Hollingsworth pressured by Cornelius. He's going to step back and give it to Brock Anderson. Anderson being trapped. Beach, looked like he traveled a little bit, but Anderson able to get the bucket. Brock Anderson with 19 points. Cornelius, hold it from the left wing. Long air ball, out of bounds. And Laurel should be running this clock out as they've got 14 seconds to go. 53-40. Three-pointer for Laurel, doesn't go. Rebound Harrington and to Nicholson. Try to find something, cross-court pass. Harrington's three, nearly hit it, and that'll wrap it up. The Laurel Nighthawks will win the ball game. They will move to 3-5 in conference play and 5-17 overall. The Jackson Victors fall to an 0-9 conference record and a 1-13 overall record. Folks, we appreciate you joining us. This is MSAHA Primetime on the TSJW Network. We appreciate King Williams for doing the camera and the scoreboard for us here tonight. I'm Trellis Williams. This is TSJW Network coverage of MSAHA basketball. We will be live tomorrow for Counselors TV coverage of the Gulf Coast District Tournament. That final score again, 55-40, a win for the Laurel Nighthawks. I'm Trellis Williams. Thank you for joining us. We out.